What's up, everyone? We're here at Carolina Bully Farms. I was going to do a quick little informative video. Sorry everything's a mess. I just actually someone texted me asking a question and reminded me I needed to do the video. But I get a lot of people always ask, how many times a day do you feed your puppies, or how often do you recommend feeding them? Or they'll be like, I feed my puppy twice a day, 1 cup a day, and I don't see why it's not gaining weight. And what we do here is we always free feed them. And a lot of people are worried they're going to get too fat. But like I just always keep their bowl topped off for puppies and the adults. I mean, because dogs aren't like us, which, I mean, some of them like Big Country and all of them will just eat and eat and eat. But I mean, as long as they're not overweight, it's okay. Dogs know how much they need. And like even a dog like Big Country, he needs a lot of food. And if you're giving him 2 cups a day, that might not be enough. Now, if you're putting like wet food and treats and stuff like that and feeding them off the table too, I mean, then they might overeat some or eat more than just when they're hungry. But when you're just giving them their dog food, they need to have their dog food out all the time, because they know how much they need to eat, especially a growing puppy. A puppy is important that it has as much nutrients as it needs all the time, because it needs to be able to build its muscle, I mean, just everything, muscle, you know, its bone structure, just overall health is important that it has enough nutrients. So you want to just leave it out and let them be able to snack and eat whenever they want to. Especially because, you know, if it's not hungry in the morning when you give it its 1 cup, it might be hungry all day, you know, if it gets hungry around lunchtime, or if it's used to eating off the mom this many times a day and then it's got to go to eating, especially when you're first switching them and you switch it to 1 cup a day, it might not be used to, oh, I better eat all that food because I ain't getting no more till the evening. So it's important to just free feed them. And I mean, if for some reason your pup is just getting morbidly obese and you need to lose weight, you can always cut it back. But it's important it has enough nutrients. People are always like, what do you feed, or how do you do this? You know, most of it's genetics, but you want the dog to have as much food as it can have and nutrients as it can have while it's growing, so it reaches its full potential. It's not as important what you're feeding, as long as it's got good poop and its skin looks good, then the food's okay. It's just about giving it enough food. I was talking about this with some friends today. So I guess this is a bowl for 3 puppies. It's about 10 weeks old. I do this once a day. If I see that they're running out every time, I'll give them a little bit more. Or if they got a lot left over, you know, I'll just top it off a little bit and not give them as much. But I try to have some food out for them at all times. So you want to come look if I can find one. They're running around right now. But ours are always fat because, I mean, it's, you know, they're growing puppies and they're bullies. They're not, you know, they're not meant to be, you know, thin or slim. I mean, they're supposed to be big puppies. Here's one of them we got right now. It's going to be shipping out in the morning. Oh, you don't want me to pick you up, do you? A little tri puppy. That's probably got a friend up here. Basically, if you look at the little 2 fat puppy, she's like a little butterball. Where you at, 3 fat? Ace is always up here laying in the sun. And I mean, just like Ace is a perfect example. Him and Big Country have access to the same amounts of food, but Ace is comfortable at his size, Country's comfortable at his size. This is 3 fat. She's comfortable being fat. I gotta do her ears still, but she's still available too, surprisingly. Everyone that's seen her is like, oh, y'all should just keep her, y'all should just keep her. So I might end up doing, it's just a room issue. We've got so many already. But she's off of 2 fat and Nola. Both of her parents are tries. She's a try. She produced tries. I mean, she's a little 2 fat clone, aren't you? So yeah, if y'all are interested in her, text me and let me know. And here's her little friend. She's shipping out tomorrow too. So 3 fat's gonna be all alone. I don't think she'll care. She's kind of like 2 fat. She just sort of entertains herself. She gets stuck in that hole almost every day. We'll do a little intelligence test on her. You see if you can figure out how to get out, huh? Like, don't put me in the hole. Let's see if you can get out. You haven't been able to figure this out yet. Oh, there you go. You must have learned it today. Look at you. She's like, I'm smarter than you, Cody. Ha, I won. But if y'all are interested in her, let me know. But that was just a quick little video on feeding. I get asked that a lot. I do the same thing with puppies and adults. Just leave it out and let them kind of feed themselves. And thanks for watching. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe, and God bless.